Hey, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Rogue. We're doing the random stuff that came after we beat the game. So we can start right here with this letter. 1750, Master Achilles. Your Aquila might be the most beautiful ship I have ever seen. Such a nimble thing, darting back and forth like a needle. It made my stalwart look like a three-legged cow. But she is a three-legged cow that still floats thanks to your timely intervention. You saved my salty skin, but what's more, you saved my most excellent crew. Should I make 10 fortunes, I could never repay you for that. And so I will be very honored indeed to help prepare a shipping route between the colonies and your people in Europe. I will even make the trips myself, should the opportunity present itself. Have your man, Chevalier, contact me when he is ready, and we will get to work straight away. One question remains. Are you always so serious? You are like an old man, you are. Kind regards, Robert Faulkner, Halifax. We remember Robert from Assassin's Creed 3. Good guy, Robert. Alright, next up we find a little painting on a wall here. Viewing it in eagle vision, we see a sea turtle.
A great turtle arrived, and Muskrat put the earth on his back. The turtle grew, and the earth multiplied until they became a great island, which men now call North America.
Alright, well that's news to me. North America is on the back of a turtle. Alright. Do a couple of viewpoints. I don't know how to pronounce that one, but, we did the viewpoint for there. Then we can have another wall painting. And it gives us the little blue guy again. It's a nice little place, though. Looks a little cold for my taste.
The good spirit buried what was left of his mother under the earth to nourish the soil. All the trees and plants would grow out of her.
Alright, that tracks. And we missed a voice in the gray number 10. Here we go.
You have captured yourselves in the cage of your own doomed culture.
Agreed. Alright, next up here we can take down a fort. Get 'em, you redcoats, get in there. We raise up our proud British flag. I think that was Scottish. But I don't care. Renovating some buildings here. There's a lot of this kind of stuff on this episode. But, yeah, we're jumping around island to island and whatnot. We're going to do these. We're going to do the letters. We're going to get some more renovations. We're going to do some viewpoints. We're going to, you know what I mean. It's over and over and over and over. So, that's something that we're going to do. Wonderment. Here we go.
The water animals lifted their heads and looked up in wonder at the glowing woman in the sky. What will happen when she reaches the water? They asked one another.
She's gonna go fishing, that's what. Okay, war letters. Apparently I skipped this one. 1750, dear father. I have arrived in Cuba. Since the loss of Grandmaster Torres, the underworld of Havana has been in the grip of the mad Scot assassin Rona Dinsmore. Dinsmore is old, but well protected. I fear there may be no right established here until her brotherhood is eradicated. I fear the West Indies may be lost to us. I will stay in Havana for a time. I will search for this precursor box to the best of my abilities. I trust my work here will ease any debt our family owes to that wretched. I think we can figure out that last word. I'll assume it says itch. Birch. Your loyal son, Rafael Jacquin de Ferrer, Havana. And like I said, we can take in the sights. This one looks a little nicer than the last. We had so much stuff to do after the credits rolled. It's like ridiculous. Probably 1 or 2 more episodes. Just reading these messages and stuff. Alright, here we go. Ghost of the North, 1749. Achilles, the Assassin Council is pleased to inform you that the construction of your ship is complete. She was made by the finest shipbuilders in Brest. We have named her Aquila, a constellation whose brightest star is named Altair. I wonder if there's any truth to that. Well, I looked it up, and it doesn't seem like it, but it does seem to be a really cool fictional spaceship. She awaits you and your crew. We wish you good fortune, Nicolas de Saint-Prix, Paris. Catching pigeons. Heck yeah. They're safe to eat. Eat up. Conan O'Brien, Brown, is a hunter and a nuisance. He has been supplying the Templars with much-needed furs and always refuses to sell to us because he hates money. Let's put a stop to this inequity. Gotcha, sucker. I just showed you 8. We're done. We're completed with that, because they're kind of all the same. It's go kill these guys before this time, and whatever. Next we can rebuild. I don't know if we're rebuilding anything. I feel like we just buy it, and we need stone and wood and stuff just to make it work again. I don't know. As you can see, we're out in the harsh winter again. Oh, we got a blizzard going on. Ugh, it would suck to live back then. Alright, here we go. Another one of these things. Ah, and the lady is still underground, but this time there's a red guy. A red stick figure. Oh no, they're gone. Alright. Laughter and tears.
The son who was born first was born laughing and was called the Good Spirit. The son who was born second caused the Sky Woman so much pain that she died. He was called the Evil Spirit.
I think it's Cain and Abel.
So embedded are you in your assumptions that you do not see me. You cannot.
I don't assume, Juno. Fit to serve, 1748. Dear Achilles, thank you for the kind invitation to join your brotherhood, but I must decline. I have recently married my sergeant's daughter, and I am committed to serving the Dutch army. Your admiration for my skills and devotion is appreciated. Your concern for my well-being is also appreciated, but unnecessary. I will not let the rules of society keep me from my duty. As someone who believes in freedom, I trust you will understand my decision. I wish you good luck to you in your future endeavors. Yours in friendship, Jan van Ant Brenda. Get ourselves another key. loud every time. It's like the loudest part of this game is that rock breaking. Look at them all smug and happy. Alright, another cave painting. This time it's way in the back. Let's see. Is Cain the bad one? I think Cain's the bad one. So that's Abel. He's got hot dogs for hairdos or something. I don't know. And I think Cain is pregnant.
The good spirit grieved for his mother, but he took her eyes and raised them into the sky, so one could become the sun and the other the moon. Her tears became the stars. This way, the world would no longer be in darkness.
And that's the good son. I mean, he took her eyes. And he collected her tears. Ugh, okay, you know what? We're thinking too much into it. 1751. My dear Chevalier, I am sorry to hear about your troubles with the captain of the Aquila. A ship like that deserves the best, and as such, I will not take her helm. I am unworthy of such a vessel. I would only bring her to ruin, and I would never forgive myself if anything were to happen to her. I do feel able, however, to serve as first mate. I will look after that ship as if she were my own flesh and blood. I will make darn sure the crew treats her the same. However, before I set foot aboard, I have identified some obstacles closer to home. I believe that two powerful French shipping companies are Templar-owned, the Lavesque family of France and the De Lisle family down in Louisiana. They are sending twice as many ships out to sea, but their profits do not seem to be increasing. What are those devils hiding? We still have some work to do securing our operations here before I can justify leaving my life here behind and joining your cause completely. Until then, I will do as much as I can to lend aid, for I have a feeling that dark days are ahead for you lot. I fear a storm is coming on, and I am rarely wrong about the weather. Kind regards, Robert Faulkner, St. John's. You think you're better than me, Gist? Because you can float?
Get the mainsail!
The audacity of this guy. And he's barking orders on his high invisible horse. Everybody stop. Stop singing. Don't even sing. Gist doesn't get to hear the singing. He thinks he's better than everybody else. This guy. And the disappearing birds? Are you kidding? Ah, here we go. Looks like the pregnant one's in a bubble this time. And the other one's got a stick. Victory and banishment.
The good spirit and his people united and triumphed over the evil spirit. He banished his brother to a cave beneath the earth.
We're out here searching those caves. Alright, missed an animus message. Number 12.
I will help you see outside the rigid structure of your flesh-bound lives.
I feel like she's being sarcastic or evil or something. She doesn't help anybody. She didn't even help her, like, husband guy. Let him die for an experiment. Alright, we're gonna get that white cougar thing. Gotcha. Put you to sleep, baby. You're done. Oh, he's getting up. It wore off. And apparently we're friends now. Alright, good kitty. Don't eat me. What the heck was that all about? He's just gonna chill there? I can't even target him. There he is forever, living in whatever that is. Alright, here we are at Halifax. As you can see here, we're missing literally everything. So, here we go. Look at this, St. Paul's.
I see him.
Ow. Okay, well, before we get to whatever this is, I think it said St. Paul's Church. We need to get away from the gunfire. It's a big thing in this country, this shooting other people.
Let him think he's losing us. We'll surprise him soon enough. Keep running.
We can learn about Halifax. It was established in 1749, violating a treaty that and triggering Father Letour's War. This conflict pitted the British and New England colonists against the French and the Mi'kmaq nation. I don't know if I said that right. And would lead to several devastating attacks, including the Dartmouth Massacre of 1751. Eventually, it led to British dominance in the region and the expulsion of the Acadians. During the 7 Years' War, Halifax became a naval base, which would prove crucial in the Siege of Louisbourg, 1758. It became the headquarters for the Royal Navy in North America and would also play an important strategic role during the American Revolution. I know they call it an American Revolution, but wouldn't it be a British Revolution? The conflict with the Mi'kmaq finally ended in 1761 with a series of peace treaties that culminated in the burying of the hatchet ceremony, which we learned about in Assassin's Creed 3. And people think that Canadians are dull. We are not. V is Canadian. I always forget her name. St. Paul's Church, modeled after the ground plans of St. Peter's Chapel on Vere Street in London. St. Paul's opened its doors in 1750. New additions were continually made, and it took almost a decade for the interior to be completed. It is the oldest Anglican church in North America and has the traditional arrangement of 3 naves and 2 side galleries. In 1787, St. Paul's would become the first Anglican cathedral outside of Britain to be given a bishop's seat. Did you actually stop to read about a church in Halifax? Get back to work, signed V. And I can't stress enough that I forget her name all the time just because I don't like her. Yep, back to the grind. Taking out gang factions, throwing their flag in the fire, because that probably works 100%. Renovations today on Assassin's Creed Rogue. We're gonna redo this kitchen. We're gonna tear out that wall. It's gonna be great. We're gonna tear out that wall. We're gonna put in a big room. It's gonna be a big room. We're gonna make the windmill great again. the clerk, 1748, Monsieur de Abadi. I imagine you have questions about how it is you are no longer a prisoner of British Empire, as you are deeply stupid. Let me explain it to you. Officially, your release is a minor footnote in the Treaty of Aix-la-Chapelle. Unofficially, I freed you. You are, at best, unremarkable, and at worst, irrelevant. Not only to your country, but to the history of the human race. Either way, you belong to me. Now, I am something of a businessman, and I have need of someone unremarkable. You will soon be granted a position in the naval bureaucracy, and I will make use of what passes for your administrative skills. They certainly surpass your skills as a naval officer. To begin, you will be my eyes and ears. Small jobs for small pay. In time, you will speak with my voice, and your rewards will also get louder. I'm waiting for this person to say numbskull somewhere. Sounds like they're related to V. Maybe he's getting howler rewards. I do not expect you to understand at present. All you need to know is this. You serve a noble purpose and a grand master. Charles Gabriel Sivert, Baron de Espresso, Paris. Esperance. I think that's how you say it. I don't really know. Oh, it has a something in front. I don't know. Whatever. Alright, here we are back in snow-covered land. I don't know if snow-covered land is Canada or if it's just winter up here. Actually, I think it's like Greenland or something. It's like way up north. It's way up north. Ah, here we go. The guy with the stick. Oh, they both have sticks today. He must have got out of his cave. The challenge.
Knowing that his brother would respect only violence, the good spirit reluctantly challenged the evil spirit to combat. The winner would rule the world.
The winner probably gets a sour deal here. Also, why would you challenge your brother or whatever? I don't get it. Alright, another animus voice message thingy.
You will help me see what remains of my ancient people.
Yeah, I don't think I will. Or yeah, I guess I already have, haven't I? Alright, captured a settlement here. Alright, here we go. Another, interception. I don't know how to say that guy's name. Balbin was one of our suppliers, but he spends most of his time fishing nowadays. Our spies tell us he collaborates with British now. We can't afford having him spill specs. Take him out. I skipped it. But, the guy's retired. Let him fish. Who cares? It's like he could spill his guts. He might not. Anyways, I have found an army of penguins, and they shall be mine. I would like you to act like the penguins on Mario, thank you very much. Oh, no, don't leave. Here we go. To take over a fort. the best. Yeah. Ah. We did great. We upgraded our ship, by the way. And now these things popped up, and we know what this is from Assassin's Creed 4. We know what's gonna happen there. Alright, the British have established a blockade on the coast. Full upgrade, synchronization recommended. Okay, yeah, well, I don't think we have a full upgrade, but it's gonna be a tough battle. I think we're up for it.
French fleet ahead, Captain!
Snods out! Let's get moving!
Loose topsails, gallant!
It was tough. We got him. Did we even get any money or anything for that? Perhaps we did, but I didn't see it. Either way, we can take our anger out on this here fort, and then we can do some renovations that don't really seem like renovations. Look at that green flag up there. He has a bunch of different flags. He does not care at all. Ow. Alright, Chichen Itza. And that's what the letter looks like, because I tried to click on it. 1751, Grand Master. Regretfully, I have not found any trace of the precursor box. However, I believe that I stumbled upon something greater. A large Mayan city. It is my humble opinion that we should begin an excavation immediately. I request permission to allocate large quantities of resources and manpower to Mexico. Signed, Rafael de Ferrer. He is in Chichen Itza. I always want to say something about pizza. Alright, another animus fragment. Here we go.
Together, we will move towards the infinite.
Right. No wonder you have a cult. Get 'em, boys. Took down the fort. Us in the red coats. We're wearing red, so we're pretty much one of you guys. Even though that guy looked super mad at me. Ah, yes. Tranquility. And of course, showing off the game. There we go, another letter. 1747, Grand Master. I thought you might like to know that I found your stray dog. Hatham has been asking questions as to what happened to that groomless father of his. Sorry, gormless. Which I don't know what that means, so hold on. I guess it means that his father had no initiative. At least that's what Google tells me. Okay, anyways, moving on. Do not fret. Though the brat still does not suspect a thing. But I had to kill that pointy-eared lout to mask your involvement. Don't call out the Grandmaster like that. I wonder if you even care. You have Edward Kenway's journal and all of his fantastical secrets about the people who lived before people. That makes sense. This guy's great. Nonsense. Oh, okay. So he's sarcastic. When I met you, you were a man of honor, of discipline, of principle. You were the embodiment of everything that made our order great. And now look at you. A sad old man, obsessed with fairy stories. More interesting in gobbledygook than peace. So, if you do not mind, Grandmaster, I will leave you to your books and return to delivering peace to mankind wherever I can. I warn you, if I see an opportunity to deal with Hatham Kenway, then I will take it. If it were up to me, we would have killed him alongside his father. May the Father of Understanding guide you, Lieutenant Colonel Edward Braddock, Bergen Opzoom. I'm pretty sure he had the opportunity. We knew that they fought side by side for a while, did things. Okay, another cave painting. The end and beyond. This is why there is still evil in the world. But people can also cast out this evil and find the good spirit within. All people can choose the path they follow. Message about free will and all that. Do what's right. The thing about good and evil is that we don't actually know because it's a point of view. Something that's evil to one of us could be good to somebody else. On the surface, though some of the evil spirits, servants, still wandered from shadow to shadow, their influence causes men to do evil things.
Next we can liberate another settlement. This one has a cool lighthouse on it. And we get a bunch of stuff for our troubles. You can catch pigeons and accept interceptions. David Borgen provides support to remote settlements to help them grow. Unfortunately, he's been helping everyone, including local Templar leaders. His services are no longer needed. What? Okay, so these ones, I get what they're doing, but they don't necessarily make sense to me. Like, why wouldn't you just intercept him and be like, hey man, these guys, they're bad people. They're bad. I feel like maybe they already spoke to him and he's like, no, I'm helping everyone. I don't care about their evil cause. This is just speculation. We're just gonna have to speculate. Just gonna have to assume that something like that happened. Either that or we're gonna assume that the assassins are evil. Alright, moving on. We can get done with that and fight another legendary ship in the North Atlantic. Pirates of an age. Or, well, I guess a fleet. Holy cow. Alright, well, let's make her happen.
We found them, Captain!
They should have kept to warmer climates. Prepare for battle! Here they come! Don't let them outflank us!
Once mission complete. Pirates of a lost age. Down to the depths of the sea. Alright, warning. 1751, Achilles. Although I am very impressed with the growth of the Colonial Brotherhood, I feel a sense of dismay and creeping dread that you continue to ignore my warnings about the approach of the British Rite of the Templar Order. Reginald Birch has been scouring the world for precursor artifacts, and we have intelligence that suggests he will soon turn his attention to the colonies. If, nay, when he does, he is sure to send his most dangerous agent, Master Hatham Kenway. There may be Templars in the New World now. No doubt you have clashed with them already, but you have not encountered cunning or danger until you have faced a British Templar. I dread the day that I might face Kenway myself, and I implore you to heed my call of caution. My next mission takes me to Corissa, so I must prepare for my journey. I will contact you as soon as I possibly can. Yours in Brotherhood, Miko, London.
When all are one within the gray, you will know the greater good.
The greater good. Yeah, okay, Juno, whatever. Here we go, back to the grind. We have renovated a mine, and will now synchronize with a viewpoint. And another. I do like the viewpoints. It gives you a nice little view of the game and stuff. Ah, yes, another wall painting. Oh, he's got a bigger stick, and he's got a hatchet and stuff.
The evil spirit crossed the land, moving from shadow to shadow. I will ruin everything my brother has made, he said.
Yeah, it's a pretty brotherly thing to say. Alright, back to the totem keys. And there we go, there you have it. Come on, dude, get up there. We have like a ton of these at this point. I don't know how he fits them all in his little bag like that. I mean, look how big they are. No way they fit all in there.
Our glory will live again, and we will flourish together.
Yeah, whatever you say, Juno. Next up, we can take down a fort. You raise that flag, boys. It'll all be America soon. The United States. The divided states. United under one flag. We will withstand this tyranny. Ah, yes, the brothers. Let's see what they have to say. Ah, the first humans. Finally, the good spirit took red clay from the earth and made humans. He taught humans how to speak and live together. The jealous, evil spirit made himself servants out of sea foam. I like how these are like all the same, like not different whatsoever. How does he move them from far away? Does he have telekinetic properties? Powers? Alright, another cave painting to paint a better picture for us.
And so, when the good spirit made strong trees and swift deer, the evil spirit made poisonous berries and stinging insects.
Well, you know, you can't really have the goods without the bads. Labrador. The Battle of Labrador. Looks like another...
All quiet, sir. There's nothing out there but ice.
You just didn't see the cutscene that I saw.
Enemy ahead! Ready cannons!
Alright, here we go. Mortars are great. I love them.
There's the flagship, Captain! With an armada in tow, concentrate fire on the flagship. If we sink her, the rest may lose their courage.
Sometimes, in history, if you follow it at all, sometimes you get rid of the big guy, and the little guys keep going, and sometimes they succeed.
Wind's gaining strength, sir!
Oh no, not the wind. They keep getting pushed. Yay, come on. Oh, I thought he was gonna capsize. That'd have been cool. Not even done yet. Not even complete on killing him yet, and he capsizes. We're about half health. I think we're gonna manage.
This gale's got teeth, Captain! Cannon ready!
Good, because we missed him. Oh my gosh, look at him. Capsize. It makes me sad to see all that. That's so much work and effort building ships all day long just to have them sink to the bottom of the ocean. I feel bad for those guys. Alright, his or her Majesty's ship, Sapphire Shipwreck. Built in 1675, the HMS Sapphire was a 32-gun frigate that became the first command of celebrated English naval officer Sir Cloudesley Chauvel, later to be named Admiral of the Fleet in the British Royal Navy. In September 1696, when captained by Thomas Pleasby, the Sapphire was trapped by French ships in Bay Bulls Harbor, off the coast of Newfoundland. Fearing she would be captured, the English scuttled the vessel and fled to land. Cloudesley Shovel is the greatest name in the English language. I'll fight anyone who says otherwise. V. I guess that was a joke, but I don't know. She's just the worst. I think they could have made her a little bit better. I mean, even if you wanted to make her like a jerk, like they kind of were going for, they definitely could have made her better. I hope she's not in the next game. Alright, searching this nice little ship for a while. We find a crazy looking door. We can interact with it. It seems to have some sort of Templar armor or something inside. Oh, look at that. Templar armor. You must collect all Templar relics. You currently have 0. Oh my gosh. Great. Well, I guess we'll see what happens if we get them all or not. I'm gonna get them all. They probably just popped up because we found this thing. Alright, moving on. Next up, we can synchronize with the area and see the whole shipwreck. I'm sure this was a shipwreck. Why is this ship way up here? It wouldn't rise. I don't know. What do I know about ice and melting and ships and gravity and stuff? Before we leave, I found my buddies. Come here, guys. Yes. Obey me. No! No! Dang. Alright, in Louisport we collected a document, but also we missed an animus fragment message. First, the document. The Fiend, Nadir Shah. Date 1751 to Grandmaster. Florida under Alonso Fernandez de Heredia. Looks to be running smoothly. Already he has established a naval stores industry, and the Spanish government is poised to populate the area. I would expect no less from the first Templar governor the area has seen since Loreno Torres. God rest his soul. As instructed, he continues to send raids against British forces here in Georgia to divert attention away from our operation. As slaves are sent to Florida, he transfers them to De Ferrer in Mexico. I recommend that we make Fernandez the governor of Yucatan as soon as possible, as De Ferrer's work site will soon need protection from prying eyes. I further recommend that the order leave Florida. Although the assassins have not yet set foot in Florida for centuries, there is a new brotherhood at work in the northern colonies, and Florida is too accessible. I recommend Louisiana as a new base of operations. Why would you do that? I guess I understand, like, from the sea, it's very accessible, and Louisiana's not as much. But if there's no presence of assassins down there, strengthen that base. And then go to Louisiana and make a new base. Maybe they don't have the manpower for that. Sounds like they do. Sounds like they do most of the time, so... Anyways, make a new base of operations for the Chichen Itza excavation. The Delisle woman has proven herself ruthless and capable. I believe a promotion to Master Templar with the mandate to oversee the Chichen Itza operation would be a logical next step for her. May the Father of Understanding guide you, John Harrison, Savannah, Georgia. Next, we have, I think, what, 20? 17.
Return to me here when you can, Cypher.
I'll do it. I'll do it one day, maybe. I don't know. Next up, we can sync with the Louisport synchronization point and watch the majestic eagle fly. And also view the walled-in settlement. I wonder where Louisport is. I think it's in Canada. My mistake, it's in Newfoundland. You got Canada, and then off to the right of Canada, if you're looking at a map, is Newfoundland. It's kind of it's kind of north in Newfoundland there. But, yeah, cool. Cool. Next up, we can make our way to Harbor Deep to renovate the building. And we don't really renovate anything at all, because it needs a lot of outside roof work. And then we can leave, but it gives us more money, so whatever. Maybe we just have somebody live in there. Alright, yep, this is the place. Don't ask me any questions about it, but, you know, pay me money to live here. The chimney's not working, I'll tell you that much, because I'd have it on all the time. in weather like that. You know what I mean? Like a fire going in the fireplace. Not that you just turn it on. Next we can take in the view of Harbor Deep. And a glorious view it is. White, snowy, and freezing cold. There's our little house that we renovated. Isn't that nice? Big old hole in the roof above the porch. We have the money to actually renovate it, but we're not gonna do that. That would be dumb. Next up, we can get over to St. Anthony and synchronize and check out the spot that we're at. There's actually quite a bit going on here. Alright. Cool. Alright, moving on. After a while, we can capture a pigeon who's resting and minding its own business. One of our undercover agents has returned to St. Anthony. We are certain she was turned and now acts as a double agent. Get rid of her. Or as the Emperor would say it, do it. Alright, we're gonna go and protect this lady. And I mean, to be honest, we don't actually know if she's a double agent, but whatever. We'll find out quick. Oh yeah, I forgot. No, we won't find out because it never says. Next we can go to Albany and finally renovate this building. Sorry, quote unquote, renovate this building. But that completes all of Albany. And look at that. Okay, maybe we did kind of renovate it. We took the boards off the windows at least. And give it a new garden and stuff. Alright, and as you can see, there are plenty of places that we have completed, but also several that for whatever reason we have not yet. And that's probably why, because it's super far away. But yeah, we still have to do some of those things. So I guess we'll get to it.
Willing to do some good work, kind sir.
Yeah, sure. We kind of ran out of supplies for these before, and I could never renovate them. And now I have a plethora, and so I can go back and renovate them all. And that's why these are over and over and over. But I also kind of like them. They're kind of cool. It's kind of nice to show them off. And to end the episode, we're going to go to this new, or I don't know if it's new, but this icon here on our map. You might not recognize this area yet, not that I show too much of the areas, but that is the native armor, or I think it's the native armor. I don't know what it's called yet. But that's behind that little crappy wooden gate that we couldn't break through. Because we'd have offended the natives here or something. I don't know why we couldn't get it. But the lady was like, if you're strong enough and you can get all the totems, you can have this armor. It's pretty cool. And I was like, this gate looks like crap. But we did what they wanted. We got all the little totem keys. And we're going to put them all on the door. We're going to get the armor. Here we go. Look at it. So cool. Isn't even a lock. Alright, I'll give you the stone thing. I wouldn't have been able to get through that either. Alright, yeah, pretty cool. Let's see what it's like when it's on. Alright, I mean, sure. I guess. Kinda cool looking. I don't know. I'm assuming it's made by like the first Civ or something. Either way, with that, we will end the episode. But in order to test out our new armor, we're going to go and do that little supply cart. I do hope that you enjoyed. Please do like, comment, subscribe. Do all the things that YouTube wants you to do. And if you didn't like the episode, please dislike. But be sure to tell me why in the comments. I like to respond to the comments. So, you know, whether it's just a thumbs up or I'll actually write something. Just anything to talk about. And if, you know, you had anything about the episode, I'd like to hear about that too. Or the game in general. Maybe something that you know that I didn't know. And, yeah, just love to hear your thoughts. We can have a little conversation here on the channel. Appreciate you coming around. And, we'll see you next time. Bye for now.
Arrête-toi! Est-ce que c'est ça, troubler l'ordre? Voilà.